There was never anybody heard of Mount Shinobu that had a kindly feeling for it. So I, like any other priest that might want to know a little bit about each of the provinces, may as well be walking up here along the much-traveled road. I have not yet been about the East Country, but now I have set my mind to go as far as the earth goes. And why shouldn't I? After all, seeing that I go about with my heart set upon no particular place whatsoever, and with no other man's flag in my hand, no more than a cloud has. It is a flag of the night I see coming down upon me. I wonder now, would the sea be that way, or the little place Kefu that they say is stuck down against it? Time out of mind, I am here, setting up this bright branch, this silky wood with the charms painted in it, as fine as the web you'd get in the grass cloth of Shinobu, that they'd still be selling you in this mountain. Tangled. We are entangled. Whose fault was it, dear? Tangled up as the grass patterns are tangled in this coarse cloth. Whereas the little mushi that lives on and chirps in dried seaweed. We do not know where are today our tears in the undergrowth of this eternal wilderness. We neither wake nor sleep. In our hearts there is much, and in our bodies nothing, and we do nothing at all, and only the waters of the river of tears flow quickly. Narrow is the cloth of Kefu, but wild is that river, that torrent of the hills, between the beloved and the bride. The cloth she had woven is faded. The 1,100 nights were nightress watched out in vain. Strange indeed, seeing these town people here. They seem like man and wife, and the lady seems to be holding something, like a cloth woven of feathers, while he has a staff or a wooden scepter, beautifully ornate. Both of these things are strange. In any case, I wonder what they call them. This is a narrow cloth called hosonuno. It is just the breath of the loom. And this is merely wood painted, and yet the place is famous because of these things. Would you care to buy them from us? Ah, yes, I know that the cloth of this place and the lacquers are famous things. I have already heard of their glory, and yet I still wonder why they have such great reputation. Well, now that's a disappointment. Here they call the wood Nishikigi, and the woven stuff hosonuno. And yet you come saying that you have never heard why, and never heard the story. Is it reasonable? No, that is reasonable enough. What can people be expected to know of these affairs, when it is more than they can do to keep abreast of their own? Well, you look like a person who has abandoned the world. It is reasonable enough that you should not know the worth of wands and cloths, with love signs painted upon them, with love marks painted and dyed. That is a fine answer, and you would tell me then that Nishikigi and hosonuno are names bound over with love? They are names in love's list, surely. Every day for a year, for 3 years come to their full, the wands, Nishikigi, were set up, until there were 1,000 in all. And they are in song, in your time, and will be. Chizuka, they call them. These names are surely a byword, as the cloth hosonuno is narrow of weft, more narrow than the breast. We call by this name any woman whose breasts are hard to come nigh to. It is a name in books of love.
'Tis a sad name to look back on.
1,000 wands were in vain. A sad name, set in a story.
A seed pod void of the seed. We had no meeting together.
Let him read out the story.
At last they forget. The wands are no longer offered. The custom is faded away. The narrow cloth of Kefu will not meet over the breast. 'Tis the story of hosonuno. This is the tale. These bodies having no weft, even now are not come together. Truly a shameful story. A tale to bring shame on the gods. Names of love, now for a little spell, for a faint charm only, for a charm as slight as the binding together of pine flakes and iwashiru, and for saying a wish over them about sunset. We return to our lodging. The evening sun leaves a shadow. Go on, tell out all the story. There is an old custom of this country. We make wands of mediation and deck them with symbols and set them before a gate when we are suitors.
And we women take up a wand of the man we would meet with and let the others lie. Although a man might come for 100 nights, it may be, or for 1,000 nights in 3 years, till there were 1,000 wands here in the shade of this mountain. We know the funeral cave of such a man, one who had watched out the 1,000 nights, a bright cave, for they buried him with all his wands. They have named it the Cave of the Many Charms.
I will go to that love cave. It will be a tale to take back to my village. Will you show me my way there? So be it. I will teach you the path.
Tell him to come over this way. Here are the pair of them going along before the traveler.
And storms, trees giving up their leaf, spotted with sudden showers. Autumn, our feet are clogged. In the dew-drenched and tangled leaves, the perpetual shadow is lonely. The mountain shadow is lying alone. The owl cries out from their ivies that drag their weight on the pine. Among the orchids and chrysanthemum flowers, the hiding fox is now lord of that love cave, Nishizuka, that is dyed like the maple's leaf. They have left us this thing for a saying. That pair have gone into the cave. The waki has taken the posture of sleep. His respectful visit to the cave is beginning to have its effect. It seems that I cannot sleep for the length of a pricket's horn. Under October wind, under pines, under night, I will do service to Butsu. And with that, he performs the gestures of a ritual.
Aye, honored priest, you do not dip twice in the river, beneath the same tree's shadow, without bonds in some other life. Here, soothsay, now there is a meeting between us who were until now, in life and in afterlife, kept apart. A dream bridge over wild grass, over the grass I dwell in. Oh, honored, do not awake me by force. I see that the law is perfect.
It is a good service you have done, sir. A service that spreads in 2 worlds and binds up an ancient love that was stretched out between them. I had watched for 1,000 days. I give you largesse, for this meeting is under a difficult law. And now I will show myself in the form of Nishikigi. I will come out now for the first time in color. The 3 years are over and past, all that is but an old story. To dream under dream we return. 3 years, and the meeting comes now. This night has happened over and over, and only now comes the tryst. Look there to the cave, beneath the stems of the Suzuki, from under the shadow of the love grass. See how they come forth and appear. For an instant, illusion. There is at the root of hell no distinction between princes and commons. Wretched for me, 'tis the saying. Strange, what seems so very old a cave is all glittering bright within, like the flicker of a fire. It is like the inside of a house. They are setting up a loom and heaping up charm sticks. No, the hangings are out of old time. Is it illusion? Let it be a dream or a vision, or what you will, I care not. Only show me the old times overpast and snowed under, now soon, while the night lasts. Look then, for the old times are shown, faint as the shadow flower shows in the grass that bears it, and you've but a moon for lanthorn.
The woman has gone into the cave. She sets up her loom there for the weaving of hosonuno, thin as the heart of autumn.
The suitor, for his part, holding his charm sticks, knocks on a gate which was barred.
In old time he got back no answer, no secret sound at all, save
the sound of the loom.
It was a sweet sound, like katydids and crickets, a thin sound, like the autumn.
It was what you would hear any night.
Kiri,
Atari, Cho, Cho.
Kiri,
Atari, Cho, Cho.
Kiri,
Atari, Cho, Cho. The cricket sews on at his old rags, with all the new grass in the field. Cho, Chur, Yishu, like the whir of the loom. Chur. They made grass cloth in Kefu, Kefu, the land's end, matchless in the world. That is an old custom, truly, but this priest would look on the past. The good priest himself would say, even if we weave the cloth, hosonuno, and set up the charm sticks for 1,000, 100 nights, even then our beautiful desire will not pass, nor fade, nor die out. Even today, the difficulty of our meeting is remembered, and is remembered in song. And though it be but in a dream, our form of repentance, there he is carrying wands, and she had no need to be asked. See her within the cave, with a cricket-like noise of weaving. The grass gates and the hedge are between them. That is a symbol. Night has already come on. that we may acquire power even in our faint substance. We will show forth even now. Love's thoughts are heaped high within him, as high as the charm sticks. As high as the charm sticks, once colored, now fading, lie heaped in this cave. And he knows of their fading. He says, I lie, a body unknown to any other man, like old wood buried in moss. It were a fit thing that I should stop thinking the love thoughts. The charm sticks fade and decay, and yet the rumor of our love takes foot and moves through the world. We had no meeting, but tears have, it seems, brought out a bright blossom upon the dyed tree of love. Shite. Tell me, could I have foreseen or known what a heap of my writing should lie at the end of her shaft bench? 100 nights and more of twisting encumbered sleep, and now they make it a ballad, not for 1 year or for 2 only, but until the days lie deep. As the sand's depth at Kefu, until the year's end is red with autumn, red like these loved ones, 1,000 nights are in vain. I too stand at this gate side. You grant no admission, you do not show yourself, until I and my sleeves are faded by the dew-like gemming of tears upon my sleeve. Why will you grant no admission? And we all are doomed to pass, you and my sleeves and my tears, and you did not even know when 3 years had come to an end. Cruel, ah cruel, the charm sticks were set up 1,000 times, then, now, and for always. Shall I ever at last see into that secret bride room which no other sight has traversed? Happy at last and well starred, now comes the eve of betrothal. We meet for the wine cup. How glorious the sleeves of the dance, that are like snow whirls. Tread out the dance. Tread out the dance and bring music. This dance is for Nishikigi. This dance is for the evening plays and for the weaving. For the tokens between lover and lover, it is a reflecting in the wine cup. Come, we are out of place. Let us go ere the light comes. We ask you, do not awake. We all will wither away. The wands and this cloth of a dream. Now you will come out of sleep. You tread the border, and nothing awaits you. No, all this will wither away. There is nothing here but this cave in the field's mist. Today's wind moves in